Spooky season is officially here, and with it comes some brand new Pokemon to haunt our screens. We've also got the return of not one, but two Dark-type Megas, fresh PvP updates, and plenty more to cover. Now let's see if we can speed run this week's breakdown. As we know, power spots on Max Out Mondays from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, they're basically Dynamax raid hours, and this week Gastly is taking over, and its evolution Gengar is an absolute powerhouse in max battles. So if you're still hunting for a solid one, or if you're chasing that shiny, this is definitely worth your time. Now, you probably noticed that reward check showing up in your timed research the last few months, so you kind of already know the drill. Starting on Tuesday at 10 a.m. and running through November 2nd at 8 p.m. local time, we've got Go Pass Halloween 2025. So there's going to be a free track that rewards you for ranking up by doing basically anything. Catching Pokemon, winning raids, hatching eggs, just playing the game basically. Free-to-play rewards include encounters with Rotom, event-themed Pokemon, Stardust, XP, Pokeballs, candy, and more. The Deluxe Pass, which costs roughly $8 USD, adds extra encounters, premium battle passes, rare candy XL, and an exclusive avatar post, which I have playing somewhere on screen. I'll figure it out in post. Now, you can skip the first 10 levels and get the Deluxe Pass for $10 if you want a head start. Every tier unlocks a new bonus. For the free track, at rank 10, you'll get 2 times Catch Candy. At rank 25, trainers level 31 and above get Candy XL for accurate throws. And if you're not level 31 after that update in the cards up there, what are we doing? At rank 40, you'll get 2 times transfer candies, and you'll actually have a higher chance of getting Candy XL when transferring. Remember from previous update videos I mentioned it. Trading also works the same way as transferring. So if you want to sit there and just grind out some trades with a friend or family member, that's another way to kind of cheese the system. For deluxe players, those bonuses at rank 10 and 40 get boosted to 3 times candy instead of the 2x. GBL is actually pretty straightforward this week. The 3 flagship formats are back. No twists, no gimmicks, just good old-fashioned PvP. On screen, you'll see the top 10 Pokemon for each format to help get your team started. But if you want to test your full lineup or stimulate matches, head to pvppoke.com. It is the best PvP tool out there. I've linked that along with every resource that I use to make these videos in the description below. We're getting more untradeable Mythicals this week, Genesect time again, starting on Tuesday at 10 a.m. local time. Base Genesect, along with its Stardust Drive and Shock Drive variants, will be hitting 5-star raids, and they'll be here for the entire week. All versions share the same typing of Bug and Steel, which means they only have one weakness, which is Fire. Grab your best fire types and melt those metal bugs. The team I have on screen behind me right now will more than handle the job, regardless of which version of Genesect you're going after. For the stat nerds out there, here are a few quick numbers. Max CP for all of them will be 3791. Stardust Drive actually ranks as the 13th best bug type and 17th steel type in the game. The Shock Drive version ranks 11th as a bug type and 15th as a steel type. Now the drive matters just because it lets Genesect learn a different charge move, which gives it more like of a unique PvP utility. For example, in Master League, the Stardust Drive ranks 114th overall, while Shock Drive ranks 96th. In Ultra League, Shock Drive again edges ahead by 15 points, 15 points higher than Stardust Drive, according to pvppoke.com. Now, if you prefer the base model, it sits around 12th as a bug, 16th as a steel type, 111th in Master League, and 228th in Ultra League. And honestly, if rankings really don't matter to you all that much, just raid for the shiny. The shiny Genesect looks incredible, and raid hour, as usual, will be Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. And if robot bugs aren't your thing, don't worry. This week's Mega Raids feature 2 of the top 5 Dark types in the entire game. Mega Absol at number 4 and Mega Houndoom at number 5. Mega Absol maxes out at 3732 CP, and it is a pure dark type, meaning it's going to be weak to fighting, fairy, and bug moves. I got the top 7 counters on screen for quick reference. Mega Houndoom, meanwhile, maxes out at a fiery 4344 CP, and this hellish good boy is dark and fire type, which makes it weak to fighting, ground, rock, and water attacks. Both these Megas are absolutely worth their raid passes this week. High damage output, great aesthetics, and solid long-term value. Gastly is in the spotlight this Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. Now, catching Gastly during the event may even reward you with Mega Gengar Energy, which is a pretty nice bonus. But that's not all. This week's actual event bonus is going to be 2 times Catch XP, so if you're still grinding your way to that 203 plus million XP, just to get to level 80. Here's the play. You head to a spawn dense area, somewhere like a park or a mall. You drop 2 lucky eggs and an incense and aim for as many excellent throws as humanly possible. Every excellent throw will net you over 4,000 XP with those lucky eggs active. Quick catch everything and watch the XP pile up. Halloween Part 1 kicks off Tuesday at 10 a.m. and runs until Monday the 27th at 10 a.m., at which point Halloween Part 2 will be starting, and I'll cover that in next week's video. Now, we already covered part of this when we talked about the Halloween Go Pass, and, hold on. Yeah, it looks like all the bonuses are tied to that reward track. Oops. But there's still plenty of other cool things happening. So, for starters, we're getting a brand new Pokemon line, Poltergeist and its evolution, Sinistra. Now, it's only going to take 50 candies to evolve Poltergeist into Sinistra. It's not going to require any extra buddy tasks or a bunch of apples or anything crazy. Just 50 candies, boom, done. Now, you may be wondering, is it worth powering up? Well, Sinistra is going to max out at 3343 CP as a hundo, and it's going to be a dual grass and ghost type. In raids, it's going to be pretty heavily outclassed by the usual suspects. Things like Mega Gengar, Mega Sceptile, Kartana, Necrozma. Don't get me wrong, it's thematic, it's pretty funny, and it fills the Pokedex. But I really don't see this haunted matcha making a big splash just yet. Now, it might find a niche in PvP, but I don't see it dethroning Trevenant as the top haunted grass pick. No, I could be wrong, so we'll have to wait and see. But from what I can tell, Poltergeist will only appear in 1-star raids alongside Galarian Mask and Sinistea. In 3-star raids, you'll find Lone Marowak, Hisuian Typhlosion, and Hisuian Samurott. And for 1-star Shadow raids, both Phantom and Original Yamask are debuting during this event. Wild spawns will feature Zorua, Hisuian Zorua, and Greavard, with Sinistea as the rare spawn. And that's actually important, because Sinistea is making its shiny debut. Field research encounters will include Sableye, Zorua, Litwick, and Phantom. And speaking of Sableye, quick tip for those stacking research. If you get a Sableye encounter, run away from the encounter. It sounds kind of counterintuitive, but trust me on this. Now, it's going to move it to your research stack. In your field research, if you have an encounter and you run away from it, you'll see a smaller bar that says claim reward, and you can store up to 100 Pokemon in that research stack. So I would save things like Sableye, for example, because it drops 1,000 Stardust per catch. Save those for Stardust heavy events like Calm Days or Spotlight Hours, where they give you 2, 3, or 4x Stardust yield. So just a little bit of a pro tip there. Now, field research will also reward Mega Energy for Gengar, Sableye, and Absol. And lastly, new avatar items will be available in the in-game shop. So if you want to look like this, check it out after this video. Now, for all the PvP enthusiasts out there, or if you're running low on Stardust, or you're trying to collect 1 million Stardust to get from level 71 to 72 like I am, this weekend is your event. Go Battle Weekend kicks off at midnight local time on Saturday and will be running until 11:59 on Sunday night. Bonuses will include 4 times Stardust from win rewards, which will not include the end of set rewards. The maximum number of daily sets increases from 5 to 20, meaning you can play up to 100 battles per day. Free battle-themed timed research with rewards include Clement-inspired glasses for your avatar, and Pokemon encountered through GPL will have a wider stat variance for attack, defense, and HP, which is really important because in PvP, more often than not, for Great League and Ultra League, you want very low attack and high defense and stamina. There are also a couple of paid options as well. The Go Battle Weekend Ultra Box ticket, which will cost you about $5 USD, and gives you a second set of the same research plus a bonus premium battle pass. The TM Elite Master Box priced at $19.99 USD. It includes 2 Elite Fast TMs, 2 Elite Charge TMs, 6 Standard Fast TMs, and 6 Standard Charge TMs. So you're basically paying $15 for a bunch of TMs. Full transparency, I'm not spending money on this one. The ticket just gives you a second version of the free research. And honestly, TMs are kind of easy to get through events and special research. If you're a diehard PvP grinder or you just have cash to burn, go for it. But if it's a choice between a $20 box full of TMs or grabbing dinner, I would say don't skip dinner for a bunch of TMs. Okay, look, I know this one is packed and a little more condensed than usual, but I want to make sure that I got all the information out as quickly as possible. I was out of town this weekend for my dad's wedding. I had filmed ahead of time and prepared it to be uploaded yesterday at 9 a.m. local time for me. Unfortunately, that didn't happen because I realized that when I went to edit it late Thursday night, I had forgotten to unmute my microphone. So that wouldn't have been very helpful or useful for anybody. So I'm uploading it a day later than I wanted to, but I still want to make sure it got out there in time. So I apologize for the delay there. But yeah, I mean, I'm back, which is really cool. Got there and back in one piece. Had a great time. Congratulations to him. And I will say, if you made this far in the video, we're doing the emoji thing again. We're going to do it every week. To drop a pumpkin or a ghost in the comments, dealer's choice. You pick which emoji you want to drop in the comment section. I want to haunt the comments this week. So thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button and click that floating box up there. It's either a really fun video or my studio's haunted. Click and find out. We'll see you.